We're through the first 45 minutes of Monday's Group B finales at the 2018 World Cup, and things are happening. A quick rundown. Scenarios. Who needs what to finish well in final round of group games? Andres Iniesta and Sergio Ramos combined to commit a disastrous gaffe at midfield, resulting in a goal for Khalid Boutaib in the 14th minute. At this point, Spain would have finished second, behind Portugal, and headed to the far more difficult side of the knockout bracket. 5 minutes later, it was Iniesta who, with a little help from some slightly lesser geniuses, unlocked the Moroccan defense to set up Isco for an emphatic finish. La Furia Roja moved back to the top of the group on goals scored. Click here for live and on-demand coverage of the World Cup online and via the NBC Sports app. In the afternoon's other game, Portugal and Iran appeared destined for a 0-0 scoreline at halftime, until Ricardo Quaresma unleashed a stunning, outside-of-the-foot curler from outside the box to beat the goalkeeper and put Portugal ahead, both on the day and in the table. As things currently stand, Portugal would win the group and Spain would finish second. Follow at Indeed MLS. Spain survived a near-disaster scenario, which could have seen them eliminated from the 2018 World Cup, pending result elsewhere, but still struggled en route to a 2-2 draw with Morocco in Kaliningrad, Russia, on Monday. From start to finish, it was a muddled mess of a performance for Fernando Hierro's side. And yet, rather than facing Uruguay, who clinched Group A with a 3-0 victory over Russia earlier in the day, Fernando Hierro's side finishes top of Group B, based on goals scored, and will face the hosts in the round of 16. More importantly, they'll likely avoid the likes of Brazil, France and Germany in the half of the knockout bracket. Scenarios. Who needs what to finish where in final round of group games? Khalid Boutaib, Isco, Youssef En-Nesyri and Iago Aspas scored the goals, in that order, as Spain scraped the way to a 1-2-DOL record in the group stage. The scoring opened in perhaps the most unlikely way imaginable, a giveaway by Andres Iniesta, though plenty of blame could be given to Sergio Ramos as well. And an easy breakaway for Boutaib, who raced in on goal and slid the ball between David De Gea's legs to make it 1-0. Watch here. More. Latest 2018 World Cup news. Morocco's lead didn't last long, though, as Iniesta atoned for his earlier error, with a little help of some silky operators wearing red. A quick passing sequence down the left side of the penalty area freed Iniesta to play the simple, but perfectly timed, ball to Isco for a close-range finish. Watch here. Click here for live and on-demand coverage of the World Cup online and via the NBC Sports app. The second half's first great scoring chance came in the 55th minute, and it nearly put Spain behind again. Lord Amrabat unleashed a powerful, right-footed strike from the corner of the penalty area, leaving De Gea completely helpless in goal, but the Watford man was denied by the 90-degree angle where the crossbar meets post. Another wake-up call for the 2010 World Cup winners, but a massive let-off in the end. Live World Cup scores. En-Nesyri headed home the would-be winner from Faisal Fai's corner kick in the 81st minute. Seconds after Gerard Piqué was perhaps suspected of having committed a handball offense inside the penalty area. It wasn't the last bit of drama, though, as Aspas flicked home the equalizer in the 90th minute. He was initially ruled offside by the assistant referee, but a video review indicated he was perfectly level when the ball was crossed into the box. Follow at Indeed MLS. For 91 minutes, Portugal were in complete control and headed for a comfortable first-place finish in Group B, but everything fell apart. Later they drew 1-1 with Iran in the two sides group stage finale at the 2018 World Cup in Saransk, Russia, on Monday. Scenarios. Who needs what to finish well in final round of group games? As a result, Portugal finish behind Spain, based on goals scored, who narrowly avoided elimination themselves, and will head to what could be the most difficult half of a World Cup knockout bracket the world has ever seen. Brazil, France and Germany will likely await after a clash with Uruguay in the round of 16. 34-year-old Ricardo Quaresma marked his first career World Cup start with a stunning goal in the 45th minute, perfectly striking the ball with the outside of his right foot from 20 yards out. Goalkeeper Ali Reza Byronvand came closer than most might have expected, but couldn't make the save. Watch here. More latest 2018 World Cup news. Portugal should have been 2-0 up in the 53rd minute, but Byronvand denied Cristiano Ronaldo from the penalty spot awarded upon video review. Ronaldo's placement, both height and width, made it far too comfortable for Byronvand, and set up a far more trying final half hour than the reigning European champions would have liked. Click here for live and on-demand coverage of the World Cup online and via the NBC Sports app. The penalty miss would prove costly, as Iran were awarded a spot kick of their own in stoppage time, converted by Karim Ansarifard in the 93rd minute. Live World Cup scores. The ultimate disaster so nearly struck moments later, when Mehdi Taremi got in behind the Portuguese backline and fired just inches wide from a tough angle, rippling the outside of the net. A goal would have sent Iran top of the group and dropped Portugal to third, eliminating them altogether. Follow it and read MLS. In the fourth episode of Layla's occasionally unbiased football show, England players have been preparing for the next match in an unusual way. Argentina has a huge meltdown, and more. Live World Cup scores. Click play on the video above to watch the fourth episode in full. Follow at Madrid Football. It may be hard to believe with all the World Cup festivities going on, but the Major League Soccer season is nearly halfway over. More, Toronto FC's 2018 has been far from their cup-winning 2017, and that means it's almost all-star time. The MLS All-Stars will continue the recent tradition of facing a European superpower in August, with Juventus being welcome to the United States in early August. But which players from MLS will we see in action? Last season's expansion sweetheart Atlanta United leads the way in the fan voting, with 6 players from the Eastern Conference side voted into the Fan 11, including attackers Miguel Almiron, Ezequiel Barco, Darlington Nagbe, and Joseph Martinez. Goalkeeper Brad Guzin and defender captain Michael Parkhurst also made the team from Atlanta. In all, only 5 clubs were represented based on the Fan 11, with the LA Galaxy's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Los Angeles FC's Carlos Vela and Laurent Chimen, Sporting KC's Graham Zusi and Portland Timbers star Diego Valeri each rounding out the squad. Goalkeeper Brad Guzin, Atlanta United. Defenders Michael Parkhurst, Atlanta United; Laurent Chimen, Los Angeles Football Club; Graham Zusi, Sporting Kansas City. Midfielders Miguel Almiron, Atlanta United; Ezequiel Barco, Atlanta United; Darlington Nagbe, Atlanta United; Diego Valeri, Portland Timbers. Forwards Joseph Martinez, Atlanta United; Zlatan Ibrahimovic, LA Galaxy; Carlos Vela, Los Angeles Football Club. AO Sports More Than a Vote Challenge. Follow at Madrid Football.